A late-night altercation in Breck leaves one man dead, another with a gunshot wound. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. One man is dead following a violent incident in Breckenridge last night. Breckenridge PD confirms a 29-year-old Florida man died from unspecified injuries after cops responded to a call for help at the 1000 block of Grandview near the base of the ski area around 10 p.m. Another man, 35 years old from Breck, suffered a gunshot wound to the leg. He is expected to live. Police are investigating. Names are withheld pending an autopsy. Robert Pollock, a former official for the Hamilton Creek Metro District in Silverthorne, spends the next 7 years in prison after pleading guilty to embezzling $500,000 from residents. The DA's office reports Pollock will also pay $250,000 in fines, and this is not his first offense. The 67-year-old has already served 90 days in jail and paid $160,000 for stealing cash from the Keystone Homeowners Association in 2014. State Congressmen Julie McCluskey and Bob Rankin were in Silverthorne yesterday, reminding locals they might represent different parties, but work together for healthcare and infrastructure. The two were happy to see Proposition DD pass, legalizing sports betting to support a statewide water plan. But Rankin has a warning.
The water plan needs $100 million a year. It's not going to pay for it, but people will believe that now we have funded our water needs.
McCluskey, a Democrat, was disappointed the state said no to road and education funding by voting against Proposition CC, which would have let the state hold on to excess tax revenue.
It's simply when times are good and you end up with extra dollars in your coffer, you keep those to invest in the priorities you've identified.
Rankin, a Republican, thinks a state gas tax could be an option for road funding. The current tax is 22 cents per gallon and has not changed since 1992. The failing dam on Goose Pasture Tarn in Blue River is so bad, officials watched water levels 24/7 this spring when high runoff threatened to overflow the dam and flood downtown Breck. Town Finance Director Brian Waldis explaining why a $58 million water plant is delaying dam rehab.
So that's a big project for the utility fund. Once they get done with the water plant, they're going to move right there and start dealing with the dam.
Learn more about rehab work on Goose Pasture Tarn tonight at Blue River Town Hall. That meeting is open to the public from 6 to 8 p.m. A second meeting is next Thursday, same time at the Breck Rec Center. Tomorrow is opening day at Breckenridge and Copper, with service on Peak 8 at Breck and top-to-bottom skiing at Copper out of Center Village. Lifts start spinning at 9 a.m. Super B at Copper remains closed to the public for international ski team training, but Taylor Prather with the resort had big news on the Krystal Morning Show today.
You're hearing it first. It's done.
Oh,
it's done.
yeah. It's finished.
The lift is finished.
That lift, Three Bears, is a 3-person chair to Tucker Mountain. It opens sometime in December or January. In sports, the Avalanche played the Panthers tonight at 7, and in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon, Summit High Football plays undefeated Palisade away tonight for the final game of the regular season. And this weekend, the Breckenridge Vipers semi-pro hockey team is back with a 2-game home series. First game is tomorrow, Friday, 7:45 p.m. at the Ice Arena in Breck. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.